What do you mean you quit?
I only use 2 words, Alan. Which one don't you get?
Look, don't come in here with this tough girl attitude, Cassie. You're in this up to your eyeballs. Remember, you're doing this because you want your daughter back.
That's the only reason.
Exactly. And without my money and without my support, you will never, ever see her again.
You see, that's where you're wrong, Alan, because yes, I do need money to get a lawyer. But that money doesn't have to come from Alan Spaulding.
Oh, really? Now,
I can find someone else to help.
Well, now, where are you going to find a benefactor as generous as I've been, huh?
You don't know the meaning of the word generous, and I found someone who does.
Really?
Yes.
Well, who is that person? No, don't answer me. Let me guess. Your former employer, the manager of the strip club.
No.
Well, who is this big-hearted person? Please tell me.
Reva Shane.
Reva?
Yes, Mr. Spaulding. Reva made me a better offer, and I'm going to take her up on it. I'm going to give you all your clothes back. I'm going to reimburse you for the hotel room and the plane ticket, and I'm going to give you and Annie back every dime you paid me up front, because I can't do this anymore. I'm not going to deceive Reva, Josh, Bill, any of the Lewises, because they're good people, and they have been great to me since I've come into town. So you and Annie are going to have to find yourself another mole, because Reva offered to help me out with no strings attached.
Did she now? Well, I'm afraid you're going to have to refuse her offer.
No, I won't.
I'm not asking, Cassie. I'm telling you. You have no idea who you're dealing with.
What's this?
Well, it's a little insurance policy I took out on you for your employment. Go ahead, look at it. It's a very nice picture, isn't it? You're very photogenic. Fortunately, Annie and I got to see your performance live. I don't think the photo does you justice. What was that you called yourself? An exotic dancer? Oh, there's some more things there you need to see. There's also one with you fully dressed. Yes, one wearing the suit that you wore on your way to Springfield when you applied for the job at Lewis Oil. Each of them are marked with dates on them just for historical accuracy. You'll also find in there a check with my name and address on it, which was your first payment for the job that you did for Annie, with names and addresses also of some very important people who work at child and foster care. You will find there the names of caseworkers, directors, people who move Tammy from family to family.
Tammy is with the Gallaghers.
As I told you, the director of social services has become recently a very good friend of mine, Cassie.
What are you saying?
Just that if you should ever leave my employment on your own accord, Cassie, this information will not only go to your new best friend, Reva Shane, but also to the authorities at the foster agencies.
Oh, you...
Save it, Cassie. In my world, this is what we call check and checkmate.
Well, I don't think you know who you're dealing with, Mr. Spaulding. Because when it comes to my daughter, I will do anything to protect her. No one messes with Tammy. So you can make all the threats you want, because I will fight you tooth and nail.
Just sit tight. I'll be there as soon as I can. Probably 5 minutes.
Make it 4. My patience is wearing very thin.
You know, Cassie, it's not only foolish to fight with me, but very dangerous. Now, I have warned you about that.
Who do you think you're talking to?
I think I'm talking to a very silly, stubborn young woman who's going to have to learn her lesson the hard way. Now, I have to take care of some business, but I want to go over with you the things I expect you to do. I want you to continue to ingratiate yourself to the Lewises, track down every business deal they have been involved with, get printouts of everything, contracts, business memos. But most important, Cassie, I want you to get close to Billy Lewis. Do whatever
you have to do, because getting close to Billy is our key to Josh.
Shove it.
Wait a minute. You listen to me right now. If you have any notion of running over to Reva, getting the cash, and leaving town, I say you had better rethink your plan right now.
Really?
Yes, really. You think you are very clever, but it's going to take someone with more intelligence than you to outwit me. You have no idea who you're dealing with, Cassie. The first rule of poker is to never tip your hand. But what I did for you just a while ago was give you a peek at what I have. But I can assure you I have taken precautions to ensure a very long employment for Annie and me.
What the hell are you talking about?
I told you. The director of social services is a very good friend of mine. Oh, look. I think it's about your daughter's bedtime. Perhaps you would like to call her and say good night. You're welcome to use my phone if you like. But when you're finished, show yourself out.
Mrs. Gallagher? Hi, it's Cassie. I know I'm calling late, but I just really wanted to say goodnight to Tammy. What? Well, where is she? Well, when did this happen? How can they take a child without telling their mother? No, I wasn't at the office today, but I didn't get a message. Who authorized this? What? No. No, I'll call the office tomorrow and I'll find out where she is. Yeah, she liked living with you too, Mrs. Gallagher. Yeah, when I see her, I'll give her a kiss for you. Bye.
What's your poison this evening, little lady?
Tequila. No salt and no lemon.
That's the kind of drink people have when they're looking for trouble.
Good. Make it a double.